Hey guys, so I am driving, right? I'm driving. It is 108 degrees outside. I am so hot. So hot. So this is going to be my Saturday vlog. I am going to get my hair cut. As you can see, I really need one. Yes, my hair is dry, but I do not care. I generally do not wet my hair before I get a haircut, because when my hair gets wet, it turns into a whole nother texture. So as you can see right now, my hair is looking curly. It kind of looking nappy or whatever. It might be nappy, but as soon as I get some water in my hair, it completely turns into a fine curl texture. Right? Weird, right? Yep. So, from experience with my dad cutting my hair, he did not like me washing my hair before getting my hair cut, because it would change the texture of my hair. The texture of my hair changes when it is wet. And I know the camera might be shaking. It's because I have my hand on top of the steering wheel. I don't want that close to my face. My face is dry. I don't care. I ran out of cocoa butter and I gotta buy some more. So this is gonna be my Saturday vlog. And then I'm gonna start doing Sunday dinner videos. I know you guys are like that a lot. I'm gonna like that a lot. Just to share my recipes and stuff like that. It is so like close. I don't like it, so I'm gonna bring it over here. So yeah, right now I'm going to get my hair cut. That's the first thing that I'm gonna do. I like my barber. He did a really good job last time. I didn't show y'all, but he did a really good job last time. It is hard out here for a pimp. First of all, because I gotta pay for my haircut. That's the thing. I have to pay for my haircut. I have never. There's only been one other. No, well, like 3 or 4 now. But like, for 25 years of my life, I did not have to pay for a haircut. For 25 years of my life, I did never pay for a haircut. And I had the perfect barber, which is my dad. And you know what? When I went to visit him for his birthday, of course, he cut my hair. He cut my hair, and he was talking about how my hair grows in the front and how it's like sticking out in the front. And he was like, next time you come back, I'll just, like cut that down or whatever. So yeah, still processing, like losing him. I'll probably get into that more. But I hope you guys are doing good on this Saturday. I am grateful to be alive and in the land of the living. Yeah, so let's get into it. Alrighty. So as y'all seen, first of all, y'all, so I went to the barbershop to go get my hair cut, right? My barber is on vacation. Oh God, I need to lose weight. It's getting back full. Yeah, he on vacation. So I gotta walk around another week looking like a scarecrow. But I'm gonna fix this. I can do this. I can do all of this. And see, I can camouflage it by wearing my hair, doing a wash and go, and it being curly and stuff. So I can camouflage it like that. But y'all, I'd have been better off going to Taco Bell, but see, I wasn't gonna do that to myself. I'm trying to drive safe, y'all. This white car next to me, and I got a black truck. I wasn't gonna do it to myself, and it's 111 degrees outside, and I didn't want to be having to be running back and forth to these folks' bathroom when I get from the stove. This is why I try now. Since I've been moved down here, it ain't been as much. When I lived in Michigan, I was very, very disciplined on what I ate. Very disciplined. I don't have no stop sign. Need to do shit. Um, I was very, very disappointed on what I ate. Even though I was still chunky, 95% of what I ate is what I cooked. But then again, I'm not living in my own house right now, right? I'm living with my mother. But at the same, people just, oh Lord, that was kind of fast. People, run their house differently. They generally, eat breakfast every day. But I'm not a breakfast person. I used to go out to eat to breakfast with my father. I haven't really been a breakfast person since I stopped going to school. Since I graduated high school. I'm not a morning person. I've never been a morning person. Ever. Never been a morning person. But yeah, my mom and her husband, they are fast foodies. They like fast food. They love Juicy Taco. They love to eat breakfast at Juicy's. They like to eat out. And whereas with me, eating out is not as good as it used to be, in the 90s or in the early 2000s. So many things are cheap now. Whereas you could go out and get a banging burger. McDonald's used to be so good. I know you're not gonna let them go. What's up with this light? I know you lying. What's up? What's going on? Yeah, they playing with me. I know you lying. What's going on with this light? Oh, Lord. Anyway, McDonald's used to be so good, especially when I was a kid. And what do you know? Okay, I've been big all my life, okay? So I was eating a cheeseburger or double cheeseburgers and I was 5. I was 6, 7, 8. They were good, but that was that early 2000, y'all. Where they still grilled the burgers on the flat top. McDonald's don't do that no more. And if they tell you they do, they are lying. That's when they were still grilling burgers on the flat top like SpongeBob did on SpongeBob SquarePants. But he not finna let me go, bastard. These people in Texas drive, excuse my language, y'all. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna have to bleep that out. But these people in Texas drive like a real bat out of hell, like Grandma and them used to say. I'm so serious. They drive crazy. They drive like they trying to die. If the lady next to you is letting me cross, it's a 4-lane. If the lady next to you is letting me turn and you speed up, and you speed up knowing I'm getting ready to cross, now I got to stop in the middle of the street. What's wrong with these people in Texas and the way that they drive? They drive like Detroit people. Texas and Detroit people need help. You driving like you trying to get into an accident. Now you hit me, now I got to go in my trunk because you hit me on purpose. Anyway, so yeah, the Taco Cabana, they tried it, y'all. I'm not here for it. I don't ever have to go back to Taco Cabana. I don't ever have to go back to Taco Cabana. I don't even know if I'm saying it right. I don't ever Had to go back to Taco Cabana. Y'all, it is so hot outside. It is 108 degrees literally. And I have the air on full blast. And I'm sweating. Granted, the entire interior of my car is black leather. Y'all, I am sweating. My back is drenched in sweat. Literally. My back, that's not a good way to... my back is literally drenched in sweat. So, I'm getting ready to vlog me in Walmart. So, what I'm making tomorrow for Sunday dinner, I am making I'm making roast. We're having roast. I'm making, my mama say macaroni and cheese, so I guess I'm making macaroni and cheese. And I'm making greens, and I am making cornbread. That is what we're gonna have. But later today, greens and ham hocks. Later today, I am going to fry me some chicken wings. I'm probably not gonna vlog that. The thing about it is, right? The thing about it is that I really just have to get over is filming and vlogging even when I don't feel like it. You know, because I always feel like you have to have the right thing, the right look. You know, all of those things, which is true, but at the same time, I don't know. You know, you feel like you have to have the right things or whatever, and you know, I don't know, right? This is something I want to do. I love to cook. I am a cook. That is a career that I want to be in. I want to be a full-time caterer and content creator, among other things that I want to do in life. And I feel like I can. It's just like starting, right? Yeah, y'all, my hair is it's not brittle. Like, the roots of it is nice and soft. That's because I have new growth. So what I had to learn, nobody told me that dye dried your hair extremely. I usually have my hair is usually very well moistured and soft. But this dye that I am using makes my hair so dry. And I love the color, and I don't want to get rid of the red. I really don't. And I think I'm gonna keep it for a while. It's just like I have to constantly hydrate my hair, and the longer my hair grows, the thicker it gets. And literally, probably in the next month or so, I'm gonna start wearing braids or getting braids probably once or twice a month, because it's in the stage where it's long enough but not long enough to put in the ponytail. So I can put the little piece up here in the ponytail and try to slick it to put in the ponytail, but I don't want to put that much stress on my hair. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to probably wait until maybe November to try and start using the ponytail. I don't know, but anyway, yeah. So I'm getting ready to go into this Walmart and try to be up out of this piece and go back home and not be in the sun. One thing about me, and one thing that y'all will learn as I am being more consistent with uploading videos, I do not like being hot. Being hot is one of the worst things known to me that you can ever experience. And I'm just a different type of human, okay? When I'm hot, I am hot. It's not no, ooh, I'm hot, we just need to cool down. No. It's like, nigga, I'm hot. and I'm getting irritated because I'm hot and I can't cool down, and I'm hot and I'm sweating. That's literally what happens when I get hot. Like, it's I turn into like the fiery red thing. I'm like pissed off because it is hot, and I don't understand why it has to be this hot. And then, like, y'all, I'm so hairy. I kid you not. I am not. Look at this on my face. You could just imagine hair everywhere else. Y'all, I'm so hairy, and it mixes with the heat, and I'm sweating, and I do not like it. Thank God that I have great hygiene. I do not stink. Now, you're not gonna catch me smelling like anything but soap. Okay, so we're getting ready to go in the water. I'm contemplating getting out of the car because it is so hot outside. When I tell you, the temperature, literally, the temperature says 108 degrees. Sorry, y'all, that's nasty. Is that from the tea? How I got flame in my throat? I don't have no flame in my throat. I came from that Taco Cabana. So, y'all, as y'all can see, I am in a Walmart. I done made my way to the clothes section, but I got some greens. These are turnip greens. Got some stuff for the macaroni and cheese. I got some glory greens because I'm gonna mix them, and some other stuff that I need at the house. Really nice pants, but they're really, really thick, and it's hot in Texas, y'all. When I tell you, I cannot do the heat. I wear as minimal clothes as possible. So I won't be buying them until it gets colder. And it probably won't start getting like colder until October. So, if I'm just walking through Walmart, looking at what I can spend some money on. Alrighty, guys, so here is the fun part. So I don't always, this is not the traditional way that I cook greens, but I've come to find out that this is very, very convenient and easy for me. I mix glory greens with fresh greens. It's just easier, for that, for me to do that. So what I already have done is I have washed and cleaned my greens and got all the dirt and stuff out of them. And so now I'm putting them into my slow cooker. I use 2 cans of glory greens, and I use about 3 to 4 bushes of, I think, the turnip greens and mustard greens and collard greens, and then I cut up the ham hocks and add them in there. And then I also made like a small broth, which is with chicken bouillon, salt, pepper, garlic, no salt, but pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, a little bit of sugar, and some nature seasoning. That really helped the broth, because as you know, that glory greens are already seasoned. So what I have here, guys, is just a few oxtails that I got from Brookshire's. I really had a taste for oxtails. They weren't the best looking oxtails, but I bought them anyway. This is actually my first time, no, this is my second time making oxtails. So I'm just cleaning them off in some water, and now in some water, salt, and I believe apple cider vinegar. And so now I'm getting ready to season them. You see, I got my garlic paste, my olive oil, and I'm seasoning them generously. I got my black pepper. And you can use the seasonings to your liking. I'm just showing you guys of what I use. I love my, food seasoning. I got my nature seasoning. I do not like bland food. Your food does not have to be salty to have flavor. I'm a firm believer. We don't want extra salty food, but we want flavorful food. So, yeah. So here is my garlic and herb seasoning. I love to use garlic, y'all. So y'all gonna see a lot of that in these videos. And then I got my granulated garlic. I like to use granulated garlic. I do not like to use garlic salt. My dad used to like to use garlic salt, and I don't understand. If we're using a seasoning salt, we do not need to use garlic salt. And chili powder. Chili powder. I use chili powder in a lot of things. And you guys will see, I like a well balanced, taste, and this came in really, really handy. This jerk seasoning have a very, very, very good flavor, and it added something to the oxtails that I loved. Now this red wine, this cooking red wine was amazing. It added great flavor. And I applied it kind of generously. I just didn't want to So here is my beef base, or you can use beef base or beef bouillon. And so I mixed that up very, very well. You see it made its own juices and stuff. And now I am getting ready to put it in the pan and pan sear them for a little bit. So I got the pan all greased up with the olive oil. Now I'm adding it to the pan. I think I left them in there for maybe 10 to 15 minutes. I flipped them over a few times, because I want those flavors to lock in. So I guess it just depends on how you like your oxtails, how you cook your oxtails. Honestly, these are the best oxtails I've ever had. Now, I've made them with my dad before, and those were great. And I've had them from restaurants before. But, y'all, this was the... Now, there's something that I did not show. I made a broth of water, brown sugar, beef base, and oxtail brownie. And so here we have it, guys. Here's my beautiful roast. I seasoned it the exact same as the oxtails. I just did not use the jerk seasoning because it was spicy. Now this broth that I'm making was made with tomato paste, the cooking red wine, and the drippings from the pan. And it was really good. It went over very well. Okay, this is one of the easiest macaroni and cheese recipes that you will ever see. Yes, I do season my noodles because I don't want any bland food. Now, people say, just a little bit of salt and pepper and even some sugar and your noodles is good. And it is, but that is not the way that I make my macaroni and cheese. So I add melted butter. It's always sweet cream butter. I use black pepper. I use garlic and onion powder, or granulated garlic. I don't like the powders. So I use the granulated onion, the granulated garlic. I use paprika. I use chicken bouillon, just a little bit. And I use parsley to give it, the greenery. Want it to look pretty. And I stir that up, and it gives a great flavor to my noodles. You guys should try it. Don't knock it if you have not tried it. I tried this, and it's been going over very well. So... Now, the key to having great macaroni and cheese is heavy cream. I don't care what no one tells you. Now, evaporated milk make it the job done. But see, we don't do that over here in this household. We use heavy cream and we use Velveeta cheese. Okay. Now, some people like to make a roux. I don't like to make like a roux with flour for my macaroni and cheese. I feel like it tastes pasty, and I feel like it really doesn't need it. So I let the heavy cream slow. I let it get warm slowly because it can burn and boil over, and you don't want to squish the macaroni. So I let it get warm slowly, put the cheese in there, and I let the cheese melt on its own. I honestly did not turn the heat up at all, and if I did, it was just maybe around 4. So when your cheese is fully melted in the heavy cream and the Velveeta has become one, what you want to do is add to your noodles. So I didn't really know like how much I want until I stirred it in, right? Because obviously it's going in the oven. I mean, you could serve it like that. You really could, because the noodles are warm and hot. The cheese is hot. Obviously, it just came out of the stove. It's steaming. You can actually serve it like that. But of course, we love baked macaroni. So I stirred it in to see how much cheese sauce or whatever you want to call it. I did have some left over. I froze it until the next time. You could easily use it for something else. You can use it for a Philly cheesesteak. You can use it for literally anything else. But so I stirred it in. The noodle was really, really good. I made sure that it was evenly distributed. Yeah, I bought a bag of, I believe, Colby Jack. I don't think it was sharp cheddar. I bought a bag of Colby Jack cheese to put over it. Now this was a lazy macaroni, okay? So I usually dress my macaroni up a little bit better than this, or maybe even a lot better than this. But this is a lazier macaroni because everybody in my house does not like macaroni the way that I do. And I tell my mom all the time, they really don't like leftovers. And I'm not into wasting food. So this is literally all I ate during lunch, during the week at work. But anyway, so yeah, I just put the layer of cheese on top of it, made sure it was covered very well. I also added just a little seasoning on the top, for some color and stuff like that. But yeah, you guys, let me know about all of the recipes in this video, but also the macaroni and cheese recipe, and let me know if you try it. I actually love this. I think I'm gonna do like an actual whole recipe dedicated to macaroni and cheese, and like all the way like explained and taught out and stuff like that. But let me know what you guys like. As you can see, it's all set. You want to preheat your oven to about 375, 400 degrees, and let it sit in there for maybe 35 minutes, and it's done. Okay guys, so these are the finished products. You can see the macaroni and cheese is absolutely beautiful. This honey glazed cornbread, you guys, I gotta get into that. I gotta show y'all that recipe. The roast was absolutely scrumptious. The greens were to die for. And these oxtails. So you guys, you can see my plate is full to the brim. It was absolutely wonderful. It was so good. I was so full, but I was so tired. You guys let me know what you think. Okay, God bless.